Not today, Doctor, sorry. What it do-ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is the penultimate for season 12, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I'm very excited to see how this is gonna go down. I feel like season 12 has remedied some of the issues I personally had with season 11. To some extent, notably neglecting the Doctor's past, 13 not feeling like a very defined Doctor, and more importantly, dynamic between the companions, the three of them, with the Doctor. It's been too chippy and cheery, and this last episode we really saw 13 laying down the law there, saying which was just a fire line. Very Time Lord Victorious saying, sometimes this isn't a flat team structure, it's a mountain, and I'm on top of it in the stratosphere. Disgusting. Oh my goodness. So I'm interested to see just how Ryan and Yaz are gonna feel, because from their outward facial reactions they didn't seem too happy about it. So I mean, if we're gonna get into prediction territory, I'm almost certain Yaz, Ryan, and Graham will not be making it to season 13. I will be incredibly surprised if the group, how they are in this same form, make it to the next season. That would be very left field. I would imagine 13's something's gonna happen to them, or one of them, or they're gonna voluntarily leave, and then we sort of just kick off 13 on a darker path, very just broken, and continuing on from there, and then whatever they decide to do for season 13 they're going to go for it. Very excited to see though how they're going to sort of wrap up this idea of the lone Cybermen. Jack forewarned them. Let's see how this shit goes. So as always, if you enjoy this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, leave a like if you like, and let's just dive into this bad boy. Caught and eat.
Outfought.
Okay.
Their conquests surrendered. But that which is dead can live again. In the hands of a believer.
Okay. Cybermen have been really having a comeback between... Well, actually, yeah, I think with Danny, with Bill, with Lone Cybermen. It's every even season lately. 8, 10, 12, Ascension of the Cybermen. This one's by Chris. He's going solo dolo. Cheers. Oh, bike. Confirmed. Ryan's dead. I'm just messing around.
And you say you just found it in the lane? I did. Like that.
Until you find the parents.
He sees his face like, are you stupid?
That's right. It's official. He's ours.
Plus one baby. Just follow your journey through life.
There you go.
So they've been blessed this miraculous child.
If it gets worse, I'll call the doctor.
Half a mile out. The exact coordinates Shelley gave us.
Can't take the commando lifestyle.
Well,
Hey, no commando jokes, please. I don't need that image in my head.
Any ideas what we're walking into?
This planet,
Commando's a great movie.
this time period, we're in the very far future, immediate aftermath of the cyber wars. Cybermen have hunted down. Oh, sorry, it was never a good time to break that news to you. If it's any consolation, it almost wiped out the Cybermen too. Getting a handful of human life signs down there.
When you say a handful, what are we talking?
7.
7 humans left?
If I had to guess, I'd say that's the last remaining human settlement this side of the universe right now.
True.
We don't know.
It's too soon. Question. Would you like some help?
Oh.
You don't need to use that against us.
where'd you come from?
Doctor, Graham, Ryan and Yaz, don't worry about where we're from. Concentrate on how we can help. Fought Cybermen before?
No. We've run from them.
Escape craft?
Damaged in planetfall.
As far as I understand it, your basic Cyberman is part human, part machine, which means if we can unsuppress those and they realise what's happening to their bodies, it sends them a bit mad, which is one way of stopping them.
What is that thing? Particle projector. The doctors customised it to project particles of gold into the air. Cybermen are allergic to gold, right?
I did hear that once.
It's my little brother. He don't say much. Not anymore. It's a force field, mate. And people. It's got to be good news. Will you tell him what it does?
It should fry any Cyberman that comes near.
What are you doing?
Trying to see where they're coming from.
And we've all lost everything and everyone. All to the Cybermen. And nobody cares.
I care.
I've lost
Me and my
people too.
friends, we care.
That Bill reference last episode. Oh, my heart.
Get inside the building.
And I feel like that, like this would be a decent time to bring Bill back. Kind of soon, I guess. But I wouldn't mind a Bill cameo.
Cyber drones.
I know they're ahead of their time and all, but damn. Oh no! Oh, Power Rangers. See ya.
Please, run. Get to your ship.
I am sick of running. Go get the grav raft started. Ethan and I'll grab the supplies.
No burial? Damn. All right. Shit.
We brought with us.
I know.
We haven't got anything else to defend ourselves or them.
I know!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's go.
Listen to me. Do not argue. Go with the humans. Help them, get them out of here. You won't make it back to the TARDIS alive.
The
Make sure
humans?
you're with them.
What about you?
I'll hold them off.
How are you going to do that?
This isn't a discussion. We're not just gonna leave you. Yes, you are. I've been so reckless with you. What are you talking about? You're human. If they capture you, they'll convert you.
Uh-huh. See, now I'm interested in what Yaz is gonna do, because the past, whatever, 2 odd episodes or so, she's been, you know, inching towards Clara territory. So is she gonna try and impress the Doctor? Also, I did notice this last episode too. They sort of alluded to Yaz having a fling or some sort of, you know, potential interest in somebody. And while I initially thought it might have been Ryan, although that didn't really make all too much sense given the, you know, the history of them. I'm like, oh, I guess it could be the Doctor, the person she was referring to. That was kind of also left field, but maybe it's more of like an admiration thing, or maybe she does have a thing for the Doctor. Like, how crazy would that be if, you know, something happens where either Graham has to leave, whether it's his health concerns, because they're clearly backdooring something with his with him with that, and then Ryan either gets bodied or leaves on his own will. And, you know, I don't think I think if Graham leaves, Ryan leaves. If Ryan leaves, Graham leaves. You know, I don't think either one of them would stay alone. So, how funny would it be if they actually do think it's like, they do a thing where it's like, oh, Yaz actually has a thing for the Doctor, and then we pull a Martha Jones, whatever it is from season 3, where the Doctor's like, sorry about that, fam, and then kind of just has to kick her to the curb. I don't even know how to react. That would just be so nutty. If they did something like that. Oh man. Oh, here come the boys in silver, or kind of rusted up.
Here to stop you for good this time. It's just you and me. Actors bait. See ya!
Alright, well, Graham and Yaz been shipped. Ryan's out and about.
Surrender. Stay here. No!
I'm here.
Oh no. This one wanted to be a hero.
It's just me. I surrender. You can take me.
You show courage, but you're a liar. So few of you now. Should I let you live? You could tell a tale. Speak of their deaths. Of my power to every other species. Tell them, be afraid. All humanity have been erased. All life will fall, and the Cybermen will rise again.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Oh.
Run! Go! We can't make it to the TARDIS. No escape ship. A relentless Cyberman. Very limited options. Well, one option. How fast are you feeling? Come on.
You gotta go fast. Also, it's so interesting how the Cybermen, usually they're very just to the point, not much charisma. This one, I'm gonna let you tell the tale. Oh my god, fucking hell. This one's crazy.
Are we gonna...
Ready then, son? Very neat handwriting. And why do you want to be a guard, Brendan?
Wants to serve.
I feel like I've changed channels or something on the TV.
I want to make a difference.
How are we going to get back to the dock and wire?
Don't worry. We'll find him. No one else stands a chance.
You're pushing it too hard.
So tell me how to work this thing.
Who's the one who salvaged this thing in the first place?
Koshamas. And the boundary. It's where we've been trying to get to.
The Cybermen can't follow. The boundary patterns are never the same twice. It's our best hope of safe harbor.
Energy positing's cratering. Didn't I say you were pushing it too hard?
It's fine.
Content's getting critical.
Okay, it's not fine.
The whole system's melting down.
It can't. Not here.
It's gonna blow. Get down!
Cyber warp tech, not designed for humans. Oh, have a humbug. It'll help. Add a ginger.
I programmed in the destination of Koshamas. First thing my dad taught me.
Dad.
How to hijack cyber ships. Intent on destroying the last humans.
Ah, here he is. The bad penny. We were just talking about you.
We know where you are.
I've stopped you lots so many times before, and I'll do it again. Time after time after time.
No. The Cybermen
Nope, no, not today, Doctor. Sorry.
And be destroyed. And I shall bring the cyber race to its greatest ever glory. But as I took my rightful place, as I began my blessed ascension, I was denied. At first, I cursed myself, hid in the shadows, ashamed. I was chosen to revive the glory of the cyber race.
There's no glory in being a Cyberman, and there's definitely no... I mean, you talk about an identity crisis because of what's driving you. Now that's what I call an inner conflict.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh, am I? Didn't expect you to take it that well. I'll have to bill you for therapy at this rate.
The Cyberium has given me understanding. The death of everything is within me.
Stop there, thief!
Jesus. Yeah, like I'm watching Pip from Great Expectations.
Come on,
I don't know why.
Give me the bag.
Oh shit!
You don't need to do that. Look, I know you don't want to use that.
Oh damn, man, that's rough. Getting shot by a bargain mart Logan Paul. That's rough. Oof.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Which way did he go? Come on.
Now back to the regular scheduled program.
There must be something we can do. Why is all this shut down? Yeah.
What else can you say?
He's dead.
We're dead anyway. At least let's have a go, eh?
It just explodes. They die. Oh my goodness.
greatest defeat, and soon a shrine for our rebirth.
What about me?
Come a long way, Graham O'Brien.
Thanks, Jess.
I raided one of these carriers once. Nearly got fried to death.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What was it carrying?
Not just today. You still got a lot of life ahead of you.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right. Right.
Guys, don't jinx it.
How do you reckon we're getting?
You are really strange.
Excuse me, I'm the most normal bloke you're ever going to meet.
No, strange is a compliment.
Also, he almost tripped there and said, I'm the doctor, I swear. It's a Cyberman. Smart bets. Ah. Oh. I'm Audacity in Cyberman? By the
This
looks
was
of
a
it?
troop carrier.
Or not like a...
soldiers to the front.
It's like that's like an OG look to it.
Fresh Cybermen ready to fight.
That looks like an older Cyberman.
There's got to be over 1,000 Cybermen in here.
On a completely unrelated note, I went skiing the other day and I was walking. I forgot to post this. I was walking in the ski boots, and I felt like I was doing a cosplay of the Cybermen because I was walking like.
We are home. The Siberian has called me to this task.
It's one of the lucky ones who got away. We had heard tell of this place. We didn't really believe it, but we managed to get here. In case others came.
Well, this is surely going to be a beefy finale then. I mean, it feels like we're almost done this one. We still have got that whole entire Ruth idea
Head to the control deck.
at the beginning of the
Cybermen
season.
spotted.
The idea of the Doctor's lies. Well, this shit just starts popping off heavy right now.
Abandoned no longer. Ascension is near.
No wonder they almost wiped us out.
We're gonna keep all of you safe. We're gonna find the doctor. And we're gonna take them Cybermen down. Out with Graham.
What do you think they're doing down there?
Let me activate the ob system.
Oh, hey, yo, fam, let's get it. I've been waiting so long.
Ascension shall begin.
What? What?
So where's this boundary? Because that's just the sea.
This is where it starts. Every time.
That's quite a risk everyone's taken. A leap to the unknown.
It was preferable to the alternative. Here it comes.
What are we doing?
It's the last way out of this galaxy.
It's a sad day for us all here. On behalf of the
What a nice
local
frog.
community and everyone past and present who you've helped, we'd like to present you with this memento. May we all live up to the standards you set us.
Hello, Brendan. Would you mind coming with us to the back office?
It's like a Looper spinoff? The vibes I'm getting.
We have to get rid of everything, I'm afraid. Thank you for your service. We're sorry you won't remember it.
Coming out of Vortex. We're not far away.
We know you're here.
Did it have a little spike?
Yaz, looking
Shoulder
for the
pads?
doctor, all frequencies. Where are you?
We're on a cyber battle cruiser with that cyber guy and a lot of cyber troops that are waking up.
Yes, get off that ship now.
We can't! We're trapped and they're about to break in.
What is that?
That's not possible. That's Gallifrey. How is Gallifrey here?
Oh, she's too distracted.
It's a good entrance, right?
There's other. Yes.
Be afraid, Doctor, because everything is about to change forever.
Aww. I guess, yeah, cool, the Master's back, but you're wasting time while they're getting gunned down by the Cybermen. Oh, man. Oh, wee. That was my reaction video to Doctor Who Season 12, Episode 9. The Ascension of the Cybermen. My general thoughts about this. I think this is just like an alright episode to me. As a first half to the Cybermen army being risen, I think it was fine. Two-part story aspect with Brendan being raised, and I think the pacing of this episode wasn't I think terrible by any means, but it definitely was a little sporadic as we're just sort of popping in on this kid growing up, and then the twist that he can't die, and these people keep coming back to keep coming back to him. So I mean, sort of story in and of itself was fine. I didn't have anything all too wrong with it. Just sort of like a mystery, like where are they gonna go with this, and so that was fine. Having Yaz and Graham off on their own was on their own side adventure, and sort of flexing the limited capabilities that they have without the Doctor was in and of itself was fine as well. I didn't think it was anything incredibly engaging or all too interesting. It was just sort of Graham was cracking a little one too many jokes and being a little too optimistic and having me think that something's gonna go down between him and Yaz or one of them. And by that ending, I found it so hilarious. Like, you know, the Master's back. That's great, and that's good, and it's gonna set up the finale. And sort of when they showed Gallifrey, it's like, oh, okay, they might start to tie in with, you know, the beginning of the season, so it looks like that's what they're doing. Great. After that phone call, they only had a few moments where the Doctor could come in and save Yaz and Ryan. And I love how she's like, you have to come save us now, and then she's like, oh, okay. She's like sort of in the thought process of trying to figure out what to do, and then all of a sudden the portal shows Gallifrey, and she's like, oh, Gallifrey, look at that. Hey, right, you know, I was from there. You know, then all these distractions started getting in front of her, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they sort of go about resolving that. And yeah, overall, I mean, I thought this was a fine setup episode. Nothing outstanding. I think what they did well here this episode was I thought the set design here and the production design were really great for the Cybermen ship, the warship. The new looking Cybermen look awesome. Yet again, from the last episode, what it did was make this lone Cyberman, the idea of him very menacing, and every single time we've had a bit of him on screen, I've enjoyed it. I think this episode did a really good job again at just hitting the ominous tone for that character, the eeriness, how unhinged he is in his motives, and even when the Doctor was coming, you know, clapping back at him in the beginning of this episode, his replies, just how dry they were at moments, and overall his demeanor, I absolutely love it. But different from the normal route that we've gone with the Cybermen, they're very just sort of large army, but very just to the point, not much personality. They have their motive just to enslave, you know, the humanity and just convert as much people as possible. But when you have their leader, just somebody who's so vindictive and just goal oriented outside of that, and also has emotions and stuff, it just, you know, it takes that typical notion of the Cybermen, and I think they created something pretty unique here. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna wrap up. And like I said, I feel like there's quite a lot that I'm not entirely sure that they're gonna be able to wrap up in this one finale. And to my understanding, there's only one more episode for this season, so they still got the whole entire Ruth situation, timeless child. How will Brendan fold into that? Maybe he's the timeless child, I don't know. We still have Ruth, this portal, the Masters popped up again, Yaz and Ryan in jeopardy, so there's a lot of questions, and I'm interested to see how they're gonna resolve it. But coming off that last episode, I maybe was expecting more of a you know, high octane sort of ride, but what we got is a setup for what should be an interesting finale. So as always, guys, what do you think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you all in the next one. Also, Ryan just kind of didn't really do all too much and that like initially he got lost, and then we just sort of forgot about him as the episode went along, and that kid sort of did much more. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.